Okay, I have a confession to make. Are you ready? I bought the Anna Griffin Create box from HSN, and I got it. I had gone to Anna Griffin Create events a couple of years ago, and I loved them. I say a couple of years ago. It was probably before I moved to El Paso. But anyway, the moral to the story is I haven't gone for a couple of years. But this year, for some reason, I had to go. I had to buy it. And there is a young lady who does YouTube videos, and her channel is Fun Time Crafts 247, 24/7. Fun Time Crafts 247. And I didn't buy it because of her, but might have. Anyway, she received her box, and she went through it piece by piece, and it did a beautiful video. So why am I doing this? Because she and I were different, but she inspired me to do this. And if you haven't seen her channel, you need to go see it. She actually even took the box, which is beautiful and different than past years. This is a shipping box. It's heavy-duty corrugated board, but Funtime Crafts cut it and made a top and a bottom out of it, and also she can save this box. I'm not going to be doing that, but it's a great idea if you want to do it. But in years past, Anna would send the things in separate. You'd get 2 boxes inside a big box, inside a shipping box, and they were keepsake boxes. You paid a little more, not much more, but anyway, times have changed. You know, things are cutting back and all. But anyway, I want to go through some of these things with you and show you why I felt the need to throw money to the wind and get this Anna Griffin kit. Okay, we're going to start off with this. When I say this is heavy-duty cardboard, it's heavy-duty cardboard. Beautifully packed. Here's some spacer boards. Inside are one of the first things you're going to see. Ooh, that's a glare on that thing. How can I get that where it's not a glare? You'll find this little piece of paper that's got your welcome and your the little keepsake pin she does for all of her events. And I'm a cross stitcher. I pull the pin part off the back and make a needle, stick a magnet on it, make a needle minder out of it because it's pretty. Anyway, but it's a beautiful thing. In the past, it was a little fancier the way she presented it, but again, times have changed and all. So you get this keepsake thing. Okay, the first envelope that was in the box, well packaged in these sturdy things, is tools. And you can see where it's got, let me see where if I can feel. It's got the Anna Griffin logo on the plastic sleeve, and then on a sticker, she's got the word tools. And let me see how fast I can do this, because you know, hopefully you've got yourself a cup of coffee or whatever your drink of choice is, and you're going to play along with me for a while because there's a lot of stuff in here. But in here are the die sets that come. Now they're in plastic sleeves. I'm going to leave them in there and all. But this first one, let me see if I can show you. Okay, is a label set. And when Anna Griffin, I've already watched the prep videos, what you see what she's making with this, it's just, it's so pretty, so pretty. My husband heard me opening this box and going through it piece by piece, and he was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" The noises I was making. Anyway, so this is the first. It's a die cut. How's that for a gift tag? Oh my God, it's stunning. Okay, so there's the first die set. The second die set, I don't know if you can see the word post right there, but it's the front of a post. A very fancy post box. So we'll be making different things with that and all. And one of the other things Anna's doing different, there's less dice cuts in here, I think, than in years past. But instead of using the die cuts once for a class and then next die set once for a class, she's using some of the same die sets, but we're using them in several classes. I like that idea. It makes me feel like I'm actually getting, using stuff. Okay. If you haven't signed up for Create, and it's probably too late now, but anyway, one of the things Anna showed in there was a gratitude journal, and it goes in a little sleeve so you can sit it on your shelf and save it. It is so pretty. Anyway, so here's the set for it, and you can see it's got a thing in the middle that will emboss the word gratitude, and then this is the piece that this is the piece that cuts the center little holes. Now, I will tell you ahead of time, Anna didn't put the gold twine in there for you to stitch your book together with the gold twine. I'm okay with that because instead of cutting the holes in the center, I'm actually going to be using ribbons and elastic cord in the center. So I slip my signatures in there. It'll make sense when I show you. I'll slip my signatures in there without die cutting holes, and that way I can adjust back and forth and add things and take things away and all. But that is what that this long strip is for, to cut the center pieces and all. But isn't that a gorgeous set of dies? And first rate. Okay, this next set of dies. Now, excuse me if you don't like the sound of plastic opening. I'm going to be opening plastic. And you know how much I love you if I'm opening this in front of you. And because I don't even want to open it right now, but I'm gonna. Okay, the next set of dies makes makes me fight to get it out. That's what it does. You know why? There's tape on there. Okay. Phew! That was harder work than it was. It's called a book nook die, and it makes this 3D book nook. And again, truth in advertising here, I'm not going to be making that. However, I am going to be using the dies from it and the different papers and things, so I don't feel the least bit sad that I got this. But in here, let me see what it says. I cannot read backwards, so God bless. Merry Christmas, hello, and happy birthday. So it's got 3 embossing. See these things? Whoa, I'm back. Upside down and backwards. So those will emboss. I can't wait to use those. It's got some pretty edges, a window thing, and all. But it makes that little 3D book nook thing. And then what does this one say? Hold on. For you. So there's another little one for you. So I'll be using that. There's a stand. I don't know what that is. It looks like a stand piece. It looks like you'd cut out a stand or something. Anyway, so that's one of the set of dies. So you can make the 3D book nook. And again, while they're making that, I will be using the things for something else because I don't want a 3D book nook. But it's pretty. I'm not faulting anybody. Okay, and the next set of dies. Oh, stars and bars. Hold on. Let me rip this thing open. Bull in a china shop here. Hold on. She uses tape to hold the magnets to the sheet. Now I have magnetic sheets, so I'll be putting them on. So, whoop, whoop. Okay. So this, I'm so excited for this, and I'm so glad I got it now. What's it called? Cookie box dies. I'm gonna see if I can't put ornaments in there. I might be making ornaments and sticking them in that box. I'm going to have to find out how big exactly it is and if I can buy an ornament that size. I don't know. But cookie box dies. So, look, you get the big die. So, you will need a big, your die cutting machine has to be able to take a die this big. And then it's got all those little pieces. I love this die set. Oh, can't wait to make it. Okay, now, I have to warn you. I think it's this next set of paper that is, I don't know how much I paid for all this. It was too dadgum much, I can tell you that. But anyway, so this was worth it for me. Okay, so here's the Anna Griffin thing. The first day is gratitude. And the first thing we're going to be making is a gratitude journal. So you can see you get all these little ephemera pieces and flowers and gold foil pieces and things. Now, I will tell you, and the cute little girl from 24, Fun Time Crafts 24/7 made the same comment. This is not as much as we got in years past. I mean, it's scaled back to a number of pieces and all. But I'm okay with that because I have a ton of Anna Griffin stuff stocked away. So I'm okay with that because I can use some other things. Anyway, it comes with some border dies that are beautiful. It comes with some ribbons. This one comes with some cards. I'm sorry I'm not opening all this, but I'm not. Envelopes. You hear me throwing that on the floor? It comes with these rub-ons. Now we'll open this. We're going to share this. Okay. These are rub-ons. Aren't they stunning? Oh my gosh. Okay, here are the papers Oh, I'm going to take them out. I'm going to take them out because the glare is too much. It's bugging me. I might have to pack all this stuff back up too. So here are the sheets that you'll be using for your journal. And there's different ones. There's 3 of this one. So when you fold it in half, you'd have 6 pages in that signature. And there, the different layers of books are called signatures. Anyway, here's this one. And you can see the flowers are different on the back. That was terrible. I'm sorry. You can see the flowers are different on the back. See how beautiful. Okay. And then here's this one. Beautiful. So you would have 3 different signatures in your gratitude book. When you fold them in half, each signature would be 6 pages, front and back kind of thing. Okay, the other thing we get in there, I don't know why, but we get a little sheet of plastic, which is okay. It'll all make sense in the end, I'm sure. You get some vellum, this gorgeous blue and this gorgeous green. The vellum, when you open it, does have a pretty strong little odor, but just leave it out, air it open, or whatever, so you get used to it and all. It will, the air, it will get fainter, the smell and all. Okay, now the other thing that came in this collection is Anna's gold foil. This looks blue here, doesn't it? And then the gold, which is stunning. That's the only 2 colors you have. And how many pieces do you get of each? Because I won 150, but let's see what you actually get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get 6 of each. But in person, this thing is almost black. It's stunning. It's a dark peacock blue. I don't know if you can see it. This is way brighter than it is in person. It is stunning. Yeah, just glorious. And I don't know if you can hear, but Anna Griffin's paper is just super thick and heavy and luscious and all. So while this box, as the young lady said, was ludicrous how much it cost, this was worth it. Okay, so here's the papers. Now I'm going to go through the papers and show you super quick. Oh, this is, well, I guess that's kind of true to color. But there's a couple of pieces when I get to, if I have to, you'll have to forgive me. I think there's 4 each of the papers. In one of the collections, I think there's only 2 of a couple of the papers, but most of them you're getting 4. A lot of them are single-sided. I don't care. I only use one side. But isn't that stunning? Where am I going to put this? I don't know. Let me open a drawer and act like that's a shelf. Okay, and then this piece right here this is kind of a nice bohemian patchwork print. And look at it in the blue. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to do something. And I think I'm doing a wall piece or something where I can look at that every day and enjoy it. Okay, the next print is a blue floral. I love it. Next color in that, hold on, I'm pulling 2 at once, is this gold. Same thing as the blue. Okay. It's showing way more red on the screen. It's a little bit more of a wine colored. That paper is stunning. Can you hear how heavy that is? Oh my gosh. What are we going to do with that? What am I going to do? Because in that class, this package is all for day 1. And I know we're making a gratitude journal and we're making some other things. So I'll be curious to see what we're making. But oh my God, what am I going to do with this extra paper? Here it is in blue. Can you tell blue's my color? What am I going to do with this? If you have I love it. Stunning. Okay, now. I'm sorry, I'm going slow. Look at this pink. Can you see with the gold foil on it? And then these are double-sided. Now we're into double-sided papers. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I have a friend in Lake Charles where I used to live. Her name is Pam. I love her. When God blessed me with things, that was one of them, I tell you. Just I was so blessed. Anyway, but she used to laugh at me because I'd take this stuff and smell it and I'd have to rub it, hug it. Pam, I'm still hugging paper. But anyway, so there it is in the blue. There's the background. I don't know if you can hear how heavy that is. But what am I going to do with all this? Oh my God. Okay. If I didn't buy, I think that, I'm embarrassed to say but I think it was $399 or something like that through HSN. Get all this stuff, which is way too much, but it's not too much, but it's kind of a lot. No. Anyway, I think this paper alone was why I bought it. What are we doing with that? What are we doing with that? Again, I have to do something that is keepsake, maybe decor around the house. I don't know. But we got to do something. And then here it is in blue, which is the same print that the box is, but this one actually has foil on it. And here's the back. And that is stunning. And that is gratitude. And I love it. Okay, we're going to go to the next folder now. Okay, we're ready for the next one. Then day 2. You know, I mentioned earlier about $399 being a lot, maybe too much, maybe not enough, I don't know. The $399 doesn't just get you all these beautiful things that come in this gorgeous box. What they get you is Anna Griffin and her team and their design expertise for 3 days, 9 classes, and that is a bargain. So not only that, you get to go into these craft rooms where you meet other crafters from around the country or world, I'm not sure which, but thousands and thousands of other crafters that you get to meet with and see what they're doing and get to know. And all that is a wonderful weekend experience that you get to do from your home. And so don't let me say that $399 is too much if you're just buying these things. But I think $399 is the stuff in here is worth that. But anyway, in addition to that, you get the kit. Okay, back to the regularly scheduled program. Day 2, generosity. I don't know if you can feel it, but you can't unless you got it. But it's heavy, heavy, heavy. So again, we're going to take the contents out. And I'm sorry I'm not opening all of these little containers. Let me see if I can do them. Where they have the different parts and all. But there's just the prettiest little things in here. I'm going to leave some surprise, you know, kind of thing. Look at the flowers and little ornaments and things, little ephemera that you're going to be able to use. We've got some, what do they say, I keep figuring out where my camera is, for tags. And she always puts gold foil things in there. And I've got enough of those to last me a bunch of lifetimes. You know, you got a package of, you know, the long cards and envelopes. And how many do you think are in here? I don't know. I'm going to tell you 4. Yeah, there's 4 cards in here. Isn't that a beautiful print? I saw that when she held it up online. I thought, well, that's pretty. When I saw it in person, oh, that's pretty. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. You get some ribbon, which are just beautiful colors of satin ribbon. Some 5x7 cards. Along, you know, you got the slimline cards, and then you got some 5x7. And again, I don't know why I love rub-ons. I have rub-ons from Anna. I don't use them all the time because I'm hoarding them, you know. And then this one, she gives you these gorgeous rub-ons, and it's 1 sheet of each. Is it 1 sheet of each? Hold on. I'm going to check my facts. Yes, they're different sheets. The other Parisons were pink. These are ivory. So if I can't use the ones that I have multiples of, how do you think I'm going to use the ones that I have singles of? I don't know. I do not know. But aren't they just stunning? And the quality of her rub-ons is great. Oh my gosh. And once again, it's got the sayings. Oh, Anna. What am I going to do with you? What am I going to do with you? We've got borders. I'm going to take these out of the package. I'm curious myself to see what the other ones are. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those and 4 pink. I'm not a pink gal. I'm wearing a pink shirt, and I'm saying I'm not a pink gal too much, but I am a red gal. You know, the reds and salmons and colors like that. Okay, with this one, you get, I don't know if you could just tell that was green, but it's green foil. Can you tell that's green and not gold? I don't know if you can see. Okay, it's green. That's a beautiful, beautiful celery, celadonish green. And then, of course, you get some of her gold paper. Best on the planet. Okay, now I'm going to take you through these quickie. I've got to tear the strap off. Like over. Okay, where's the top? Here you go. So here's the paper. Is that the same print as what the box is? Close, but not quite. Or actually close. Okay, so this is a red version. 4 sheets. Here's that gorgeous paper that I was telling you about in the floral. It's beautiful like this. In person, oh my God, it's just delicious. Just absolutely delicious. These are single-sided. Could I be any more wackadoo? And then you've got a little pink medallion print. And I think it comes in a green color. And one of the things I love about Anna Griffin papers is, you know, you can use solids a lot of times with things. But to me, Anna Griffin makes the most beautiful, what I call solids. You know, I mean, I like using these as backgrounds or in place of solids and all, because they're just tone-on-tone kind of prints. And I love them. I understand they're prints, but they play with other prints as solids, if that makes any sense at all, what I'm saying. Okay, the next print, I'm sorry, I'm struggling, is this bow and ribbon. That's not me. And it comes not only in the pink, but it comes in the green. Not me. But it's pretty. It's pretty. Okay. And then 4 of these. Isn't that just regal? That's just absolutely imperially regal. It's just beautiful. And then it comes in the blue, the icy blue. And I had gotten some icy blue papers from Anna and some collections a couple years ago. I haven't touched them. Can't use them. I got to use them. Okay, and then she's got, along with that, those were single-sided and then double-sided. Pretty little garden trellis looking pink. Let me get to the back. Pink on the back. Pretty little print. Sweet, you know. And, you know, to each their own. Other people love pink, and I'm a blue gal. You know, am I blue? Hold on. And then look at the beautiful olive green on the back of there. And that's the print in green. That is so pretty. Here's another one of my favorites. Oh, so pretty. Red on the back. And isn't that just the most gorgeous red? Just saturated red. It's a little darker in person than I think it's reading on the camera. But you can see the little tone-on-tone print on it. And then here it is in a beautiful blue and the softest blue and the softest green. Just icy looking. And here's the background of that. So those are the papers. And that was day 2, which is generosity. So Anna, thank you for that. Now let me throw these out of the way. Oh, I say throw. Hold on. Hold on while I move them. I'm trying not to make too much noise for you. But that was day 2. And it's plenty of things. It's plenty. It feels like less than we've gotten before, but it's plenty to keep you busy. And one of the things I love is, I think this is paper heavier. And it's 12 by 12 papers. Some of the things I've gotten in the past were beautiful papers, but they were smaller sizes, you know, meant for the crafts we got. And then last, but certainly not least, let me get this gorgeous box out of my way. Isn't that stunning? It is day 3, which is kindness. I wished you could see or feel through the camera how heavy this is. So day 3 is kindness. And I saw, you know, I'm doing some of the prep work, and I watch the prep videos. I'll be doing the prep work. So you've got the borders. Love them. Again, you've got beautiful flowers and ephemera and things. I love those little cherries, the little Christmas cherries. You've got some other little ephemera in packages. Again, it doesn't feel like as much as we've gotten in years past, but it's plenty. It's plenty. And if it lets me use up some of my old stuff, I'm okay with that. Now, here's some recipe cards that she sent. And I'm sure there's a method to this madness. But they've got a score line down the middle. Why? I do not know yet. Do I wish they didn't have a score line? Yes, I wish they didn't. Could I ignore the score line? Maybe. I don't know if you can see it. But I love them. So the prettiest little recipe cards. I love recipe cards. I don't know why. I don't cook or bake or anything, but if I did, I'd love them. Okay, ribbon in 2 colors, which is a beautiful, is that a blue or a green? It's kind of a soft celadon green and red. Satin ribbon. I love satin ribbon. Okay, again, just a few of the, what do you call those? The wording. Sentiment. Okay, again, some gold foil things. I need to use up that gold foil. And then cards. Let me open this and see. Now, this is a print we've had before in a different colorway. I'm coming, just a minute. Okay. Oh, there you go. Oh, pretty Christmas green. Oh, I hope that's a hint of things to come on the paper. Beautiful, beautiful pinkish colors. A holly and a floral. Oh, I think I'm going to like this collection. Okay, well, it looks like a sheet of plastic. Oh, maybe for the cookie box? I don't know. And then we've got a trellis. Oh, this is for the book nook, maybe? That book nook. Okay. And then, oh yeah, these are for the book nook. Okay. So I've got to come up with something different from there because I don't want the 3D piece. Okay, and then of course envelopes to go with our cards. Oh, I don't know if you can see this color. Oh, peacock foil, or heavy foil, matte foil paper. And I bet you it's got gold with it. Let's see. I love her gold foil. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh yeah, we got some matte gold and some beautiful peacock colored foil. Can't wait to see what we do with that. And last but certainly not least, as I said, is the papers that go with day 3. Okay, we got 4 pieces, single-sided. The beautiful pattern here. And we've gotten this before in different background colors. This is in a soft green color. Isn't that beautiful? And she names her papers, and I don't remember the name of that one. I'm going to say Virginia, and I don't think that's it. But anyway, and then a holly. That's a sweet, really red, beautifully open. Okay, here's, Now this one's not tipped with gold like the card was, but here's that beautiful green. I love that. My mind is just whirring. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Now 4 pieces of paper, you'd think I wouldn't be hoarding them, but what if I make a project that I need 4 pieces for? I can't tell. Okay, isn't that pretty? Anna, you're just amazing. So those were 4 pieces each, single-sided. Okay, this is 4 pieces. I'm saying that. I believe it to be true. 4 pieces of a gold foil. Is that green or blue? It's, yeah, it is one of those. Greenish blue. Oh my God, I love it. And then that same piece in it's red, but it's got a hint, I don't know if you can see that next to my shirt, it's got a hint of pinkish, salmonish red or something to it. It's just a beautiful piece of foil. And I was making some projects the other day using some of Anna's, some of the papers I had from years past, Christmas foils. Beautiful. Anna. You're going to make me fall in love with pink. What am I going to do with that? Something. Oh my gosh, look at this. That is stunning. Just absolutely stunning. And then the rest of this pack is, I think it's 6 of these. And there's got to be a reason why we got, no, is it 6? Hold on. 1, 2, 1, 2. They're so thick. No, it's just 4. Okay, and these again, I striated, like a stripe. It plays as a solid in her thing. And it comes in that dark green and that beautiful, it's a green, but it's like a blue-green. I don't know how to word it. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. Okay, so that's what came in the Anna Griffin Create Box 2025. It's going to be over a weekend in November, 3 days crafting. So I wanted to share that with you. If you got it, I'm sure you're in love with it just as much as I am. If you didn't get it, I'm sorry, but I will be sharing some projects made with some of those gorgeous papers and things. And I can't wait to go to the Anna Griffin Create. And again, when I talk about the price, just think Anna has to hire, first she has to pay for the online platform that we're all going to be sharing and all. And that's not free, for her. She's got to have all the staff there. She had to do all the designing. And I don't mean it's not silly, but the mailing alone, it was free through HSN because they had a $7.50 cart day or something, but I had a coupon for free shipping, so free, yay. And that shipping had to be worth $500,000. But anyway, I can't wait. I'm anxious, and I can't wait to share some more ideas with you. Thank y'all so much for being here today. If you have a minute, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get it going again. I hadn't been doing it for a while and all, but things like this got me all inspired to get busy again and do it. So please remember to like, share, and that, and then share in the comments what you might like to see me make or create or share and all. So, and don't forget I mentioned that Fun Time Crafts 24/7. That sweet little girl that does some things. She's got a cute little YouTube channel, and you probably would like some of her things. She does some wonderful things with Anna Griffin. Okay, enough chit-chatting. See y'all later. Bye.